What is mobile messaging all about?
Mobile messaging is basically using message to communicate between brand and consumer for managing their communication between a service that is consumed and the user that is consuming it. So it's using SMS, RCS, mobile applications such as WhatsApp, Viber, and WeChat in Asia, for instance, all this ecosystem.
Okay, perfect. So straight out of the gate, we've got multi-channel. It's more than one channel. So hold that. Farronette, what is mobile messaging used for?
To communicate with your consumers, with your...
What kind of use cases are there?
Transactional messaging, conversational messaging, even for payments, you can use messaging when it comes to PSMS. So there's a whole lot of other use cases to think of, but mainly to communicate with your audience.
Okay, so basically any use case you can think of, mobile messaging can be shaped to fit that bill. Or rather more importantly, it's fantastically useful for delivering what you need. So Eamon, what's the mobile messaging market like at the moment today?
Well, the mobile messaging market has been growing for a number of years now. Most recently, we've seen a huge growth through the pandemic in government messaging, for example, about appointments and sort of updates on restrictions. We've also seen a huge spike in e-commerce as a result of a lot of the sort of movement restrictions that the world population were under. And as the pandemic has sort of eased off, we're now starting to see a bit of revival in other sectors. So in travel, leisure, hospitality sectors are really starting to take off again. So globally, as an industry, it's been growing for a number of years, and then there's been sort of peaks and troughs by sector over time. But there's something like 5.3 billion mobile users across the globe, and the one thing they've all got in common is that every single one of them can receive an SMS.
We mentioned obviously earlier that with A2P SMS, we've probably seen spend increase year on year by between about $1.5 to $2 billion. That was up to the pandemic. Now, over our forecast period up to the end of 2025, the average increase in spend by brands on SMS, but also including WhatsApp, will be an average of $6 billion. So you can see that there's a massive leap upwards in terms of brands spending money on the channel. So it's not just a case of A2P SMS was going to die, which we never said it would as a business, just put that out there. But it is the foundation on which rich messaging is going to flourish. And I think, in terms of the big stat, we think that rich messaging will be worth hundreds of billions of dollars within 10 years.